Vehicle-to-grid analytics is driving electrification forward. EV adoption has grown exponentially, and the 7.2 million EVs on the road today will grow to 250 million electric vehicles on the road by 2030. However, this is not all good news. For the electric grid, rapid growth of EVs adds loads to an already stressed electric grid. These energy demand peaks not only destabilize the grid, but also rely on heavily polluting fossil fuel peaker plants. And if the electric grid is not decarbonized, EVs are no longer zero emissions vehicles. So how can we ensure clean energy in charging our EVs? Well, vehicle to grid enables vehicles to behave like a battery on the grid and charge and discharge as managed to provide demand response, which has vast economic benefits. Real-time data of electric grid loads and the production of renewable energy is critical to ensure that this clean energy is optimized. And so vehicle-to-grid analytics, our solution, addresses all of these aforementioned pain points. Our business model incentivizes EV drivers for fleets to charge intelligently. The vehicle-to-grid analytics dashboard provides businesses, utilities, and charging operators with real-time analytics on grids, V2G assets, and EV charging behavior, so that they can manage our V2G assets in real time.
So who's involved in the vehicle-to-grid analytics ecosystem? Lisa explained this earlier with the dashboard. Our ecosystem is an active interaction with 4 key players: companies with fleets, company EV drivers, charger operators, and grid operators. Our first target use case are microgrid operators. Using our analytics solution, microgrid operators can understand the availability of EV assets. They can communicate with these vehicles and make better and smarter decisions when it comes to microgrid asset management. Our differentiation is to aggregate existing fleets, incentivize fleet drivers, and offer analytics for grid and EV charger operators. We create artificial fleets by aggregating individual drivers of companies such as Uber, Lyft, and Postmates. With a fully functioning ecosystem, we are able to reach the full potential for using vehicles as grid assets and fill the missing gap in the distributed energy resources market space. To create efficient interactions and satisfy all stakeholders in our ecosystem, our business model is based on B2B and SaaS, we like to call the EV aggregator model. We enable businesses and their fleets with 3 approaches. 1, licensing of data analytics. 2, create value from utilities through aggregating B2G assets for them. And 3, incentivizing company EV drivers with credits. The question is, how does this benefit us in the big picture? It cleans electricity on the grid by managing EV charging. It makes EV adoption cheaper and overall improves air quality. With vehicle-to-grid analytics, we can save the planet, save money, and drive electrification forward together.